There is something sacred about the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Many people see them as restless or inconvenient, but in truth, these hours are a divine invitation. When you awaken in this quiet time, the universe may be whispering to you, calling you to connect with your inner self and higher guidance. Instead of worrying, see this moment as a gift, a chance to align your energy with peace, clarity, and creation. When you awaken between 3 and 5 in the morning, your mind may be restless. Thoughts may begin to swirl. Perhaps you worry about the day ahead or replay something that happened yesterday. In that quiet space, fear can sneak in so easily. But the very first and most powerful thing you can do in this sacred hour is to simply breathe. Breath is life. It is the bridge between your body and your spirit. It is always available to you, yet often overlooked. The moment you notice that you are awake, instead of fighting it, instead of asking, "Why am I up right now?" turn to your breath. Place your hand gently over your heart. Feel its rhythm. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling your lungs, and exhale gently through your mouth, allowing your body to soften. With each breath, imagine that you are inhaling peace and exhaling tension. As you continue to breathe deeply, remind yourself that you are safe. So often, the reason we feel unsettled in the middle of the night is because our mind believes it needs to protect us from something. But there is no danger here. You are not under threat. You are not abandoned. You are safe in this moment. By affirming safety to yourself, you calm the body's natural instinct to panic or worry. Whisper softly, "I am safe, I am supported, I am loved." These words are more than phrases, they are medicine. Every time you affirm safety, your subconscious mind receives the message and begins to relax. Your heartbeat steadies. Your breath deepens. Your nervous system releases its grip. You return to the truth that in this very moment, nothing is missing. Nothing is wrong. You are held by life itself. Think of your breath as a river. Each inhale is a wave of new energy flowing into you. Each exhale is a release, a letting go of everything heavy that no longer serves you. Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. Breathe in trust. Breathe out doubt. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. The rhythm of your breath becomes a gentle song that rocks your spirit back into harmony. If your mind begins to wander to fear or problems, bring it back lovingly. Do not scold yourself. Simply remind yourself, in this moment, I choose peace. Place your focus again on the rise and fall of your chest. Feel how your body softens when you surrender to the breath. Notice how your shoulders relax, how your jaw unclenches, how your stomach releases. With each slow breath, you are telling your body, it is safe to rest. It is safe to let go. It is safe to simply be. Now begin to add gentle affirmations as you breathe. As you inhale, say, "I am safe." As you exhale, say, "I am supported." Again, inhale, "I am safe." Exhale, "I am supported." Allow the rhythm of your breath and the rhythm of your words to merge into one. These affirmations are not just empty sentences. They are reminders of universal truth. You are always supported by life, even when you cannot see it. You are always safe, even when your mind doubts it. Sometimes the body wakes you up in these hours to remind you to reconnect with yourself. It is not a punishment, it is an invitation. So instead of tossing and turning, let your breath be your anchor. Let your affirmations be your comfort. Feel yourself cocooned in safety, as though the universe itself has wrapped you in a warm blanket of love. You may even visualize a soft golden light surrounding you as you breathe. Each inhale makes the light brighter, warmer, more radiant. Each exhale pushes away the shadows of fear or doubt. Soon you are lying there, surrounded by golden safety, glowing from the inside out. In that light, nothing can harm you. In that light, you remember who you truly are, a being of peace, love, and endless support. Repeat this practice until your body feels calm. If sleep returns to you, welcome it. If not, simply stay with your breath, resting in the safety of the present moment. There is no need to resist. Just breathe. Just affirm. Just be. And as you rest in this space, remind yourself one final truth. Safety does not come from outside of you. It does not come from the circumstances of life. It comes from within. It comes from the steady beat of your own heart, from the deep flow of your own breath, and from the unwavering love of the universe that surrounds you at all times. So if you wake between 3 and 5 in the morning, place your hand on your heart, breathe deeply, and whisper softly, I am safe. I am supported. I am loved. Let these words sink into every cell of your being. Let them become your truth. And as you rest in this knowing, peace will fill you, comfort will surround you, and love will guide you back into harmony with yourself and with life. When you find yourself awake in the quiet hours of the night, between 3 and 5 in the morning, it is easy to feel unsettled or even frustrated. You may wonder why sleep has slipped away from you. Yet hidden in that stillness is a beautiful opportunity, an invitation to lean into gratitude. Gratitude is not just a pleasant feeling. It is a force that shifts the energy of your entire being. It has the power to lift you out of worry, silence the chatter of the mind, and open your heart to the infinite good that surrounds you. When the world is silent and no one else is awake, you are left with yourself and your thoughts. It is in this silence that gratitude shines the brightest. Begin by acknowledging the gift of the present moment. You are alive. Your heart is beating. Breath flows through your lungs without effort. Your body, even in its fatigue or restlessness, is still carrying you, still serving you. These are not small things. They are miracles. Whisper to yourself, I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful for my body. I am grateful for the gift of life in this moment. A gratitude turns the mind away from what is missing and toward what is already here. So often, when we wake up at night, our minds jump to problems, worries, or unfinished tasks. Gratitude interrupts that cycle. It gently reminds you that despite challenges, there is so much that is working, so much that is beautiful, so much that deserves your appreciation. The very fact that you have a safe space to rest, a roof over your head, and the stillness to reflect is already proof of abundance. Think of 3 simple things you are grateful for right now. They do not need to be grand or extraordinary. Perhaps you are grateful for the bed that supports you, for the blanket that warms you, for the silence that surrounds you. Perhaps you are grateful for the lessons life has given you, even if they came wrapped in pain. Gratitude transforms everything it touches. It turns even the smallest detail into a reminder of love. As you rest in gratitude, you will notice how your energy shifts. The heart feels lighter, the mind grows quieter. Gratitude and fear cannot coexist. The moment you focus on thankfulness, fear begins to dissolve. Worry loses its power. You step into a vibration where peace flows naturally. This is why gratitude is often called the gateway to miracles, because it aligns you with the frequency of love, joy, and abundance. If you struggle to find something to be grateful in the present, look back at moments in your past where life surprised you with unexpected blessings. Remember times when you thought things would not work out, yet somehow they did. Let those memories remind you that life has always guided you, always supported you, always brought you to where you are now. Gratitude for the past builds faith in the present. It reassures you that if goodness has found you before, it will continue to find you again and again. Gratitude can also be extended to the future, even if you do not yet see the answers or the solutions. You can choose to be grateful for them in advance. You can whisper, I am grateful for the opportunities on their way to me. I am grateful for the healing unfolding in my life. I am grateful for the abundance that is already moving toward me. By expressing gratitude ahead of time, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready, open, and aligned with the blessings you seek. In the stillness of the night, gratitude can be your prayer. It requires no rituals, no long recitations, only sincerity. A simple thank you, repeated slowly and intentionally, can shift everything. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this life. With every thank you, your heart opens wider and the love within you begins to radiate outward. As gratitude fills you, notice how it begins to soothe your body. The tightness in your chest softens. The restless energy eases. Gratitude brings with it a calmness that is almost like being held. It is as if the universe itself is rocking you gently back to peace, reminding you that you are cared for, that you are never alone. And if you find tears welling up as you practice gratitude, let them flow. Gratitude often brings release. Release of tension, release of fear, release of resistance. Those tears are healing, washing away old energy and making space for new joy to enter. Stay with this practice for as long as you feel called. You may drift back to sleep wrapped in gratitude's embrace, or you may simply rest in the stillness with a heart that feels lighter. Either way, you will notice how your day unfolds differently after a night touched by thankfulness. Gratitude changes not only your inner state, but the way life responds to you. The more you express appreciation, the more reasons you will find to be grateful. So when you wake between 3 and 5 in the morning, do not see it as an interruption. See it as an opening. Instead of feeding fear or frustration, feed gratitude. Let it rise softly within you like the morning light, illuminating everything it touches. And as you whisper thank you again and again, know that you are aligning yourself with the infinite good that is already yours, waiting patiently for you to recognize it. In the quiet hours of the early morning, when the world is still and silent, there is a doorway that opens within you. This is a sacred space where distractions are gone and the noise of the day has not yet begun. If you find yourself awake between 3 and 5 in the morning, one of the most powerful practices you can embrace is listening for inner guidance. This is the time when your intuition speaks the loudest, yet the voice is soft and gentle, like a whisper carried on the wind. To hear it, you must turn inward and create space for silence. Your inner guidance has always been with you. It is that subtle nudge you feel when making decisions, the sense of knowing that arrives without explanation, the quiet push toward one direction over another. But in the business of daily life, this guidance is often drowned out by the chatter of the mind, by fear, by obligations, and by endless noise. That is why the early morning hours are so sacred. They give you the rare opportunity to hear what you normally miss. When you wake at this time, instead of reaching for your phone or worrying about lost sleep, close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, and simply ask, what is it that I need to know right now? Ask sincerely, and then allow yourself to be still. The answers may not always come in words. Sometimes they come as feelings, as images, or as a deep sense of knowing that washes over you. Sometimes the guidance is not immediate, but unfolds slowly, like a seed planted that begins to grow throughout your day. Trust that your inner self knows the way. It knows what is best for your body, your relationships, your work, and your soul's path. When you tune in during these hours, you bypass the critical voice of the mind and connect directly with the wisdom of your heart. This wisdom does not argue, it does not create fear, it does not shout, it whispers. It guides gently. And when you follow it, you often find that life flows more easily, more gracefully, with less struggle and more alignment. Sometimes the guidance you receive may feel simple, almost too small to matter. A thought like, drink more water, a nudge to reach out to someone, a reminder to rest. But do not dismiss these small messages. They are stepping stones that lead to greater clarity. Other times, the guidance may touch something deep within you, awakening the courage to make a change you have been avoiding. In those moments, trust that if you are being guided, you are also being supported. To deepen your ability to listen, focus on the sensations in your body. Often, guidance shows up as a feeling. When something is right for you, you may feel a lightness, an openness, or a calm sense of ease. When something is not aligned, you may feel tightness, heaviness, or resistance. Your body is a compass, always pointing you toward truth if you are willing to pay attention. Another way to open yourself to guidance is to write down any thoughts that arise in these hours. Keep a notebook by your bed. When you wake, jot down what you feel, what you sense, or what messages come to mind. Over time, you may begin to see patterns, recurring themes, or gentle reminders that show you what your soul is trying to tell you. This practice builds trust in your intuition, proving to you again and again that you already hold the answers you seek. Remember that inner guidance is not about control. It is not about knowing every step of the future. It is about aligning yourself with the present moment and receiving just enough light for the next step. Imagine walking down a path at night with a lantern. The lantern does not show you the entire journey. It only illuminates what is directly before you. Yet as you walk, the light moves with you, revealing the way. Your inner guidance works the same. It reveals what you need to know right now, and as you trust it, the next step becomes clear. Do not worry if you feel you cannot hear anything at first. Guidance is patient. It will never leave you. Sometimes the message is simply rest, be still, wait. Sometimes the message is silence itself, reminding you to trust that all is unfolding as it should. Listening is not always about receiving immediate answers. It is about deepening your relationship with yourself, building faith that your life is guided even when you cannot see how. As you sit in the stillness of the early morning, let go of expectation. Let go of trying to force answers. Simply open your heart and trust that the wisdom you need will come in the perfect way and perfect time. Even if you hear nothing, the act of listening itself is powerful. It tells the universe, I am ready. I am open. I am willing to be guided. And that openness is what allows miracles to unfold. So the next time you wake between 3 and 5 in the morning, treat it as a sacred meeting with your higher self. Instead of turning away from the silence, lean into it. Listen deeply. Trust what you feel, what you sense, what you know. Your inner guidance is not something outside of you. It is the voice of your soul, always leading you home. When you wake in the stillness of the early morning hours, it is often because your mind is holding on to something heavy. These hours between 3 and 5 are when the body is at rest, yet the heart and mind may be restless. Old worries rise to the surface. Regrets from the past may replay. Concerns about tomorrow may circle around and around. This heaviness does not mean you are broken. It is simply a sign that your inner being is asking you to let go. To release heavy thoughts is to return to peace. It is to remind yourself that you do not need to carry what does not belong to you any longer. The first step to releasing heaviness is acknowledging it. Many people try to push their worries away, but resisting only makes them stronger. Instead, gently bring your awareness to what you are feeling. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to right now that feels too heavy? You may notice fears about your future, unresolved hurts from your past, or anxious thoughts about something that is beyond your control. Let them rise to the surface without judgment. By naming them, you take away some of their power. As you sit with these thoughts, place your hand over your heart and begin to breathe deeply. With each inhale, imagine you are gathering all the weight of those worries into your breath. With each exhale, imagine releasing them out of your body, letting them dissolve into the air. Continue this rhythm. Inhale, gather, exhale, release. Feel the tightness in your chest begin to loosen. Feel your shoulders sink lower. Feel your body respond to the choice to let go. Breath is your most powerful tool, and it will carry the heaviness out of you if you allow it. You may find it helpful to use words as you breathe. Affirm softly, I release fear. I release doubt. I release worry. I release what no longer serves me. These words are more than sentences. They are instructions to your subconscious mind. The moment you declare release, your inner self listens. The grip of heavy thoughts begins to weaken, and peace quietly enters the space they once occupied. Sometimes, the heaviness you carry is connected to old memories. Something that happened years ago may still be living inside your heart. In the silence of the night, those memories can feel loud, almost as if they are happening again. This is when forgiveness becomes your pathway to freedom. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means you are no longer willing to let that memory poison your peace. Whisper to yourself, I forgive the past. I forgive myself for not knowing better then. I forgive others for not being able to give what I needed. I release this story, and I choose to be free. Even if forgiveness feels hard, even if it comes slowly, simply being willing to forgive begins the process of release. Visualization can also help you let go. Imagine yourself carrying a heavy bag filled with rocks. Each rock represents a thought you no longer need, a fear, a doubt, a regret. Picture yourself setting the bag down beside you. Feel the relief as the weight is lifted off your shoulders. See yourself walking away from it lighter, freer, more at peace. The image may seem simple, but your subconscious mind understands symbols. It will take this vision as truth and begin to help you release. Another practice is to write your heavy thoughts down. Keep a notebook by your bed. When you wake with a restless mind, pour your thoughts onto paper. You do not need to make them neat or logical. Just let them flow out of you. When they are written, close the notebook and tell yourself, I no longer carry this. I have laid it down. Writing allows your mind to release what it was holding inside, and the very act of putting words on paper creates space for rest. As you practice releasing heavy thoughts, remember this, you are not responsible for carrying the whole world on your shoulders. Much of what you hold is not even yours. You may be carrying the expectations of others, the energy of loved ones, or the fears of society. But you are allowed to put it all down. You are allowed to return to yourself. You are allowed to choose peace. Release is not weakness. It is strength. It takes courage to let go. It takes wisdom to say, I do not need to carry this anymore. And when you do, you create space for clarity, for healing, for love. Heavy thoughts cannot live in the same space as peace. As you release, peace will naturally fill the emptiness. So when you find yourself awake with heaviness in the early hours, take it as an invitation. Do not fight the thoughts or fear them. Instead, breathe with them. Name them, forgive them, write them, and most importantly, release them. You do not need to hold what is weighing you down. Whisper softly to yourself, I release what is heavy. I welcome peace. I choose freedom. And as you repeat these words, feel the weight lift, feel your body soften, and feel your heart return to lightness. In this space, rest comes naturally. In this space, your soul is free. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that the night sky outside is not just filled with stars, but with infinite possibilities. The hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are sacred. The world is quiet. The noise of the day has not yet begun. And in this stillness, you are given a divine opportunity to dream. Not the fleeting dreams of sleep, but the powerful visions of your conscious mind. This is a time when your heart and soul are open, when the veil between your desires and their manifestation is thinnest. To visualize your ideal life in these early hours is to plant seeds in the most fertile soil of your subconscious. Begin by centering yourself. Take a few gentle breaths and allow your body to relax. Let the silence of the room embrace you. Feel your chest rise and fall. Feel your shoulders soften. And let the energy of peace flow through you. Now, with this calm foundation, begin to open your mind to images of the life you truly desire. Not the life others have told you to live, not the life fear or doubt has made you settle for, but the life your spirit yearns for. Picture yourself waking up each morning in a space that nourishes you, whether it's a cozy home, a sunlit apartment, or a peaceful retreat surrounded by nature. See yourself moving through your day with ease, joy, and purpose. Imagine the details, the colors around you, the sounds you hear, the way your body feels as you stretch into this new day. This visualization is not just fantasy, it is energy in motion, attracting to you what you believe is possible. As you hold these visions, allow emotion to rise within you. Feel the happiness of success already achieved. Feel the comfort of abundance flowing freely in your life. Let your heart expand as if the desires you are imagining are not coming one day, but are present in this very moment. The key is not just to see the life you want, but to feel it deeply, to embody it now. When you visualize with emotion, you send out a frequency that calls your dreams into being. Perhaps you desire health and vitality. Picture yourself walking with energy, breathing with ease, moving your body with strength. Feel the glow of health radiating from you. Or maybe you long for love and connection. See yourself embraced by kind, supportive relationships. Imagine conversations filled with laughter, moments of tenderness, and a deep sense of being cherished. If your heart longs for financial freedom, envision abundance flowing easily to you. Opportunities opening, your work being rewarded, and money serving as a tool to create joy and freedom. In this quiet hour, give yourself permission to dream without limits. Release the voice of doubt that whispers, "That's too big," or "That's not for me." Those are illusions, not truths. The universe responds not to your fears, but to your faith. Every great creation begins first in the imagination. What you can clearly envision, you can bring into form. So allow yourself to be bold, to stretch your imagination beyond what you think is realistic. There is power in daring to dream. As you continue, bring gratitude into this practice. Whisper a quiet thank you for the life you see in your mind. Gratitude tells the universe, "I trust this is already mine. I am ready." Even if nothing has physically changed yet, gratitude shifts your energy into alignment with receiving. You are no longer wishing for something distant. You are claiming it as part of your present reality. If at any point fear or resistance arises, do not fight it. Simply breathe and return to the vision. Remind yourself that this time is not for analyzing how things will happen. It is only for dreaming and receiving. The how belongs to the universe. Your only task is to focus on the what and the why. Ask yourself gently, why do I desire this? How will it bring me joy, freedom, or peace? This deeper connection strengthens your vision and fuels it with authenticity. Stay in this visualization for as long as you feel comfortable. Some mornings it may be just a few minutes. Other times you may linger in the dream for longer. The length of time doesn't matter. What matters is the feeling you cultivate. When you finish, open your eyes slowly, carry the energy of your vision into your day. And trust that every step you take is leading you closer to this ideal life. Remember, you are the creator of your reality. The images you hold consistently in your mind shape the experiences you attract. Waking between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is not an accident. It is an invitation, a gentle nudge from the universe to align with your deepest desires. Every time you choose to visualize your ideal life, you are affirming your worthiness and stepping into your power. So when the quiet of the early morning greets you, do not see it as an interruption of sleep. See it as a sacred appointment, a moment to sit with your soul, to dream with courage, and to send a signal of faith into the universe. With every vision you create, you are building the life you deserve. And as you hold those visions with love and gratitude, know that life is always responding, always guiding, and always ready to bring your dreams to life. In the stillness of the early morning hours, when the world is quiet and only your breath keeps you company, there is a sacred space that invites you to realign with the energy of love. This is not a random awakening. It is a call to your soul, a reminder that you are deeply connected to something greater than yourself. When you affirm your alignment with love, you are choosing to rise above fear, worry, and limitation. You are choosing to remember who you truly are, a magnificent being of light, worthy of joy, peace, and abundance. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, and when you align with it, everything in your life begins to shift in the most beautiful ways. Affirming your alignment with love begins with the awareness that love is not something you must earn, chase, or beg for. Love is your natural state of being. Even if you have felt abandoned, misunderstood, or unappreciated in the past, the truth remains you were created out of love, and love is the energy that sustains you. When you awaken between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., you have an open invitation to return to this truth. Instead of allowing old fears or anxious thoughts to pull you into darkness, you can use this moment to affirm silently, I am love. I am aligned with love. Love flows to me and through me easily and effortlessly. With every repetition of this affirmation, your energy shifts, your body relaxes, and your spirit becomes lighter. There is something extraordinary about choosing love in the quiet hours. During the day, your mind is often filled with noise, distractions, and responsibilities. But in these early hours, when the veil between the physical and spiritual feels thinner, your heart is more open to truth. You can sense the whispers of love from the universe more clearly. Love speaks softly, never with force, always with grace. It reminds you that you are safe, that you are guided, and that everything unfolding in your life is moving you closer to your highest good. When you affirm your alignment with love, you also invite healing. Love heals wounds that logic cannot. Love softens the sharp edges of regret, dissolves the heavy weight of resentment, and replaces them with peace. If you have been carrying guilt, shame, or pain, this is the perfect moment to release it. You might gently affirm, I release the past with love. I forgive myself, I forgive others, and I allow love to restore balance in my life. With each breath, imagine those heavy emotions melting away, replaced by a calm warmth that fills your entire being. This warmth is love, your true essence. Returning to the center of your awareness, affirming your alignment with love also shifts the way you see your life. Instead of perceiving challenges as punishments, you begin to view them as opportunities to return to love. Instead of fearing what tomorrow will bring, you remember that love is guiding you step by step. Love always knows the way forward, even when your human eyes cannot see the path clearly. In this stillness, you can affirm, I trust love to guide my steps. I trust love to open doors. I trust love to make all things work together for my highest good. As you repeat this, a deep sense of relief will wash over you because you are no longer carrying the burden alone. You are walking hand in hand with love itself. When you align with love, you also align with abundance. Love is the source of every blessing, health, prosperity, relationships, and joy. If you want to welcome more of these into your life, begin by affirming that you are one with love. A heart that radiates love naturally attracts goodness. You don't need to chase after opportunities. They will flow to you with ease when you vibrate in harmony with love. In these quiet hours, visualize love flowing into every area of your life. Your home, your work, your relationships, your finances. Affirm, love blesses every corner of my life. Everywhere I look, love surrounds me and supports me. The more you affirm this truth, the more your external world reflects it. This alignment with love also reminds you that you are never alone. The universe, your guides, and the energy of pure love are always by your side. Even in moments where you feel lost or uncertain, love is holding you. Love is the constant presence that never leaves you, never judges you, and never abandons you. In the stillness of these early hours, you can affirm, I am never alone. Love is always with me, within me, and around me. This simple yet powerful affirmation brings comfort and restores peace to your soul. And as the morning light begins to rise, you carry this energy of love into the day ahead. Every interaction becomes an opportunity to extend love. Every choice becomes an act of love. Every thought becomes a reflection of love. You are no longer reacting from fear, but responding from the deepest truth of your being. You move through life with grace, ease, and compassion, not only for others, but also for yourself. So, the next time you wake between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., remember this sacred opportunity. Place your hand over your heart, breathe deeply, and affirm your alignment with love. Allow it to heal you, guide you, and uplift you. Let love be your anchor and your compass. As you do, you will discover that love is not just something you experience. It is who you are. And when you live aligned with love, life becomes more beautiful, more abundant, and more peaceful than you ever imagined.